Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a brave and kind-hearted knight named Sir Cedric. Sir Cedric was known throughout the land not just for his bravery, but for his compassion and willingness to help others. One sunny morning, Sir Cedric was riding his trusty steed, Arrow, through the forest when he heard a faint cry for help. He followed the sound and soon came across a little squirrel trapped in a snare. With gentle hands, Sir Cedric freed the squirrel, who introduced himself as Nutty. "Thank you, Sir Cedric," said Nutty. "I owe you my life. If you ever need help, just call my name." Sir Cedric smiled and continued on his journey. As he rode, he thought about how even the smallest creatures could have the biggest hearts. A few days later, news reached the kingdom that a terrible dragon had taken residence in the nearby mountains, scaring the villagers and causing trouble. The king called upon Sir Cedric to defeat the dragon and restore peace to the land. Without hesitation, Sir Cedric accepted the challenge. He prepared for his journey, packing his armor, shield, and a special sword that had been passed down through generations of knights. Before leaving, he remembered Nutty's offer and decided to bring a bag of nuts, just in case. The journey to the dragon's lair was long and arduous. Sir Cedric crossed raging rivers, climbed steep cliffs, and navigated through dark, dense forests. Along the way, he encountered many animals in need of help, and he always stopped to lend a hand. He saved a family of rabbits from a fallen tree, guided a lost fawn back to its mother, and helped a group of birds find food during a storm. Each time he helped, the grateful animals promised to return the favor if ever needed. Sir Cedric continued his journey, his heart full of hope and courage. Finally, Sir Cedric reached the dragon's lair. The entrance was a dark, ominous cave, and the ground shook with the dragon's mighty roars. Taking a deep breath, Sir Cedric stepped inside, his sword ready. Inside the cave, Sir Cedric found the dragon curled around a pile of glittering treasures. The dragon was enormous, with scales that shimmered like emeralds and eyes that glowed with a fiery light. "Who dares enter my lair?" the dragon bellowed. "I am Sir Cedric, and I have come to ask you to leave this land in peace," Sir Cedric replied, his voice steady. The dragon laughed, a sound like thunder. "Why should I listen to you, tiny knight?" Before Sir Cedric could respond, he remembered the promises of his animal friends. He called out, "Nutty, I need your help." In an instant, Nutty appeared with an army of squirrels. They darted around the dragon, chattering and distracting it. Next, the birds Sir Cedric had helped flew in, their wings creating a flurry that blinded the dragon. The rabbits dug holes around the dragon's feet, causing it to stumble. While the dragon was distracted, Sir Cedric noticed a thorn stuck in its paw. He realized that the dragon wasn't evil but in pain. With swift movements, Sir Cedric approached the dragon and gently removed the thorn. The dragon roared one last time, but this time it was a roar of relief. "Thank you, brave knight," the dragon said, its voice much softer. "I have been in pain for so long. I didn't mean to scare anyone." Sir Cedric smiled. "I'm glad I could help. Will you now leave the villagers in peace?" The dragon nodded. "I will. You have shown me kindness and bravery, and for that, I am grateful." With the dragon no longer a threat, Sir Cedric and his animal friends returned to the kingdom. The villagers cheered and celebrated their hero's return. The king awarded Sir Cedric with the highest honor, and the land was peaceful once more. From that day on, Sir Cedric continued to be a protector of the weak and a friend to all creatures, big and small. And whenever he rode through the forest, Nutty and the other animals would join him, reminding everyone that true strength comes from kindness and courage. And so, the kingdom thrived, with Sir Cedric's legacy of gallantry and compassion living on forever.